Alright, so we're a little bit behind here in the stream with some internet issues, but we'll get going there soon. There's a shot on net by... We're going to try and capture spots again. There we go. We are now live. Alright, welcome to game between... Oh, we got to get the... yeah. Sorry folks, we do have to get a little bit of... we're going to figure out this new software. Today's our chance. It looks like we are live and ready to go. So, face off down in the Ottawa South zone. Ottawa South is in black today. They're playing a team from West End, the West End Wolverines. It's going to take me a little while, again, as I said, to get used to the player names. They're wearing black jerseys today. Jackson Sheeman in 25. Loosened the puck up along the boards there. Now it's over to the other side. Let me get my roster out here. Dear sister, if you can hear me, please let me know. Gonna take a minute before we get the play-by-play going, just to confirm that all the tech is working. Okay. Alright. So they shot down here. Nice stop by the Ottawa South goalie. We'll get the clock. We actually have 9:45 on that clock, so we're gonna knock that down here. We got a face-off in the Ottawa South end. 9:46 remaining in this first period here at Tom Brown Arena. We got started a little bit late today because the internet was not doing so well, but we managed to solve that issue. Face off won by Ottawa South, but West End picked it up. Ottawa South gets it out of the zone, getting a bit of time. West End trying to get back in and around. Arena across the corner. West End player is fast in the forecheck. Tries to send the pass, but it gets picked up by our number 23. Streaking down the far side, cutting across through a couple of West End players. Trying to get a shot in over there. It does get a high angle shot, and it's covered up by the West End goalie. We're going to work on some Zoom presets here too throughout the day. So if you see some weird stuff happening, you will forgive me. We'll get all that sorted out as we work through the challenges of new tech. West End trying to figure out how to get it out there. They do. That's going to be a long down the ice pass, and we're going to have a nice icing on the West End Wolverines. Neil, I don't know if you're watching this broadcast after having done your own with this same software, I believe. I'm looking forward to see how yours turned out, and hopefully ours turned out okay here. So, face off down to the right side of the West End goaltender. West End wins the draw. Can't quite get it out. Ewan was there to stop him at the blue line. Now it does trickle into the Ottawa South zone. 22. Puts it around the board. Jackson Freeman picks it up. Blows a little tire there as he tries to clear. West End in control here again. Deep in the Ottawa South zone. West End coming around, a centering pass, fanned on just at the top of the crease, but Dusaw was across and ready for the rebound. There he is again as he takes another shot directly on the logo. Out to the blue line, does not clear. Ottawa South still pinned here in their end. Flip pass to nobody from the West End player. Wide of the half board. Demon picking it up and going to take a run. And fancy stick handling there as he takes a player out on the West End team into the neutral zone. There's 71 for Ottawa South. Over to 22. There's Ewan. He's going to take a little streak in. One hand, got the one hand on the stick. That is where you will know where number 8 Ewan is on the ice when there's one hand on the stick throughout pretty much the entire game. We'll razz him a little bit. He had a birthday party today, so he's going to be a little tired. But a whole bunch of these kids on this team were also at that party. full of junk food and hopefully some urine and vinegar. I would say that another way, but I'm sure there are some kids watching. All right, so face off outside of the Ottawa South neutral zone. Special hello to Jill if you're watching. Jill, that would be Jackson's grandmother, who's dialed into the match today. Nice pass up from our 19 and 16. West End unfortunately picks it up and drags it back deep into the Ottawa South zone. West End trying to center, picked up by, I think that's probably Britain. No, that's not Britain, number 11 there. We'll get those numbers sorted out fairly soon. Ottawa South deep in West End zone now. Well, I believe 11 is Britain. Britain Wallaby. I believe, if I am misattributing, I don't have the updated roster at the moment. A little battle in here in the neutral zone. Back in the West End. Ottawa South has a little bit more pep now. A little bit of a rusty start. Once again, a lot of those kids having some sugar and popcorn in their veins. Not the best pre-game meal, but hey, they're kids. All right, let's try something fancy here before the face-off. That was nice and tall. Let's see. Oh. We just want to put a special shout out to our sponsor, Roy Barber. Oh, we're not going to get her in again. We'll get that coming later. Roy Barber Services, Automotive Sales and Services, has gracefully sponsored the Ottawa South B2 team. We'll get some graphics up there. All right, so, we didn't get the clock started, so. All right, we're going to burn off some time. Managing a couple devices here. Looking for volunteers to help out if you'd like. All right. Oh, we're not recording. So if the feed drops, I won't be able to get you the game after. We'll try and fix that. A little bit of lag here today on the signal. Down at Tom Brown Arena. West End trying to get it out. They do. Ottawa South will have to clear. Here comes the West End player along the boards. I think he's wearing his teeth. That might be their captain. Trying to toe drag in past the Ottawa South defense, but they get in the way. Centering pass attempted by the West End player from behind the net. No dice. Out to the point for West End. A couple players there. There's Ewan and Sheeman trying to block the shots. Good job. West End players pinned along the boards there. Gotta watch for a holding penalty on Ottawa South. Ooh, rebound pops out. And no goal there, so good double stop by Bouchard for the Ottawa South. That is Mario Bouchard in nets for Ottawa South. There we go. There is our sponsor, Roy Barber Automotive Services. Thanks again, Roy Barber, for supporting this team. Up it down, out to the blue line. West End firing it in. Off the backboard, pops out. The attempt to circle the boards along, circle the puck along the boards doesn't work out. West End picks it up. Being pestered there by Ottawa South defender. Up front, that is Luke Kelly, number 19 for Ottawa South. Supported by, I can't see the number right there. That's Emerson Joyce, number 16. Back into defense here. On defense, we have Malcolm McLean, number 10. And 22, I believe that is Caleb Matthews-Dixon. Again, apologies for any misattribution. Going to get used to their skating styles as we move along, as well as their numbers. We'll be looking for some shoutouts along the way. Puck just gets by McLean there, but 23 is the number that's confusing me. That might be I'm not sure who number 23 is. I think we might have the wrong number on my roster. Again, apologies. We'll get all that sorted out as the season goes on. Oh, shot from the half boards. Blocked again by Bouchard. He's taking a lot of shots. We don't have them all on screen here. Now Ottawa South picks it up. Circling, the attempted pass gets stuck up on the stick of the West End player. Actually, the other end, the half board. West End player picking up. Cross ice pass blocked by Anderson, number 71 there. Once again along the half boards. West End trying to pick it up. Long-haired kid there with it. Oh, a high shot stopped by Bouchard. That was a high one just above the logo. Players are wearing South End jerseys. Holdovers from the pre-amalgamation era of Canterbury and the South End teams. Hopefully we'll be in a position where we can start looking at new jerseys for the team. Faceoff was won by Ottawa South, but West End takes advantage. West End flips it into the corner. Bit of a foot race there with Patrick Smith picking up. Trying to get around, but it's robbed by the West End player. Puck is loose there. West End picks it up, and another shot. Rebound. Ottawa South picks it up. That is Caleb Matthews-Dixon, number 22. Picked it up, the big number 22. Now we got another chance in the West End zone. Appropriately in the West End of the Tom Brown Arena today. So 2:25-ish left in the period. Don't trust the clock that's on your screen. It's always a couple seconds behind because I'm slow. There we go up to Jackson Sheeman. He's going to try and take a run, but the puck gets to the West End player before Jackson can get a handle on it again. Got some Jets behind him. He'll be making some good digs for the puck this season. There we have Joshua Holshoe coming across the middle. Doing some stick handing around to buy a little bit of space for Jackson's going to the corner of the net. Ewan's on the other side to try and help out Holshoe. Puck gets fired around, and it's going to go long. I don't know if that's going to be an icing or they're going to wave it off. That's going to be a waved off icing. No ice, or that is icing. Sorry, not waved off. We got a couple more shots down at the other end. And really quickly, this is a game of the Ottawa South Minor Hockey Association. We are the U13 B2s, and we're looking for a name for the team. Face-off won there by Ottawa South. Everybody trying to get a piece of it. West End's going to come out. They could go down to the other end, but the Ottawa South defenders are getting back. West End player getting pushed to the outside there by... I'm not sure who's going to this one. Oh, a really close-in shot. Oh, and I don't know if that... No, that is a goal for West End, unfortunately. Great effort, though, by Bouchard. He took a couple shots on there. I have no idea who the player is for West End, but we will try and get a goal showing up there. Not sure why it's not showing up, but we will get the goal. There it is. Okay. Puck is back in the Ottawa South zone. High pass up and over the West End player in there. Another opportunity. I think 23 might be Walby. There's a couple of different numbers in here that I was expecting, so, and we'll get those sorted out. I got a number 11 and a number 23 that I'm not sure who the players are at the moment. Another pass up to Bouchard, catches with the glove, rebound, covers the rebound. A couple more shots on Bouchard there. Oh, they didn't even start the clock. So we actually have about 40 seconds remaining here. Get those face off down here in the Ottawa South zone. Spent a lot of time down here. The West End team is a lot bigger. And we haven't had a lot of time to get our teams ready. This is the second game for the Ottawa South B2s. I think we got 2 practices under the belt. Largely as a result of a very delayed tryout or sort-out period. Face off. Ewan tries to pop it out and go for a skate after it. West End keeping it in. West End picks it up on the far ice. Tries a high shot. That's a beautiful glove save from Bouchard. So we actually have a couple more seconds here in the period than anticipated. We have a bit of a lag between my control system and the camera. Not that you all need to know, but that's what's going on. So, puck in front there. Oh, and there's the end of the first period. So while we get things set up, we'll say thank you again to our sponsor, Roy Barber Services at 1720 Bank Street, Ottawa, for all your sales and services needs. Thank you again, Roy Barber. We're running 11-minute periods here in the Bytown Minor Hockey League. Oh, I don't know, actually. We did not actually start the clock. No, we're 11 minutes to start the second period. So the Ottawa South U13 B2s are now to your left in the navy jerseys, navy with red, and West End Wolverines are in the white and blue jerseys to your right. We want the goals to go into the right side of your screen. Ottawa South wins the draw this time. Start the second period. Got to break in. West End player chips it back into the Ottawa South zone, and that's going to be with it. We're going to come down to the West End zone for that face-off because of the icing. Far circle. Just real little fancy. Oh. Ottawa South wins the draw with a long shot in on West End goalie. He was a little bit surprised by that one, it seems. West End gets a hold and fires it back. Foot race. It won't be icing. So the Ottawa South defender there, that is, again, I believe that is Caleb Matthews-Dixon in 22. Apologies for the stutter. Oh, nice high shot. Glove down by Bouchard. Bouchard's taken well over the 14 shots I have on screen here. Doing a great job of keeping the pucks out of the net. We are going in for the zoom is a little too aggressive here. All right, let's back that out a little bit. Draws one in West End favor. Shot from the point, doesn't get through. Now back in the corner, West End with it. Shot from the below the line. Bouchard stops another one, bounces it out in front, and it's headed the other way. Now back by West End and a cross-ice pass. Oh, and a really crazy opportunity there for West End. Bouchard is there to block things. And the rebound. Now it's back into the neutral zone. West End picking it up. Not sure what's happening there. Looks like he got a freeze. Just like my camera system. Face off outside the line. This was a face off by. Here comes Ewan. He's taking a swing. Ooh, we lost our tracking. Ewan firing it across, gets stopped by the West End player, but Ewan was doing a good job. He's using that free second hand of his to hold off the West End player for a little bit. West End player on the far side blows a tire, hits the boards, Puck is still in there. There is 23. I believe that's Britain. Oh, and another beautiful stop. The Weston players are cheering on the far end there. Puck's coming out. There was Ewan in a foot race with two kids way bigger than him. There's about 4 times the mass over Ewan there as he was zipping down. He's got lots of fans in the stands here today, including the broadcaster. There's another opportunity. They're going to let West End pick that one up and figure out what they're going to do. Oh, shot right at Ewan there from the big West End player. There's some words exchanged on the backside. There's Matthew Dixon bringing it around, chipping it up to the blue line for West End. Oh, a shot, a backhanded attempt to tip it in and up and over the goalie, goes wide of the net. South End picking it up behind. I believe that is Sheeman. Once again, hello Jill, if you are watching. Back here to West End defenders, picking it up in the neutral zone, up to their attacker. Getting harassed by a few of the Ottawa South players, can't get through. Good job by Ottawa South to stop the advance from West End just inside the blue line. Now inside the West End zone. Sheeman goes to the attack. We got a 3-on nobody here. And a beautiful set of, there was some teamwork there from the defenders and the goalie for Ottawa South. Puck is now out near the point. Oh, shot in, goes off the ankle of, that was Matthew Dixon. Puck is coming back. West End's going to chase it down. There's Luke Kelly trying to cause trouble for the West End defenders. West End bringing it back out. Stop just beside the red line, back into the West End zone. Pass right to the Ottawa South player. Who that is, dragging the foot. There's 4 Ottawa Southers in there. Attempted pass to go across, gets blocked by the West End player going down. There's a 4-on-1 on the Ottawa South player, 23. Oh, I believe that is Britain, 23. Oh, and it just pops off the stick, moving into the neutral zone, so Ottawa South is going to have to clear. West End making headway into the Ottawa South zone. West End player blows the brakes and tries to pass it across. Takes a shot in close. Oh, it's in the blue paint. Bouchard with a couple in there. That's a good stop by Bouchard, who's doing a really good job here today. We've actually got only about 6:04 in this period. Oh, high clearing attempt got stopped by the West End player. Fortunately, he couldn't get a handle on it, and the puck ended up over on the near boards. West End trying to keep it in. Looks like they do. They make it a center ice pass into the slot to the wide open West End player. Broken up by, let's see if we can get the name on there. I think that was number 23. Again, I think that's Britain. Again, if Britain's not 23, I apologize to the parents and family. And whoever the player is there for number 23, but we'll get there. Puck got lost in the skates of Luke Kelly there, but he prevented anything from happening. Oh, we're in an offside situation. We've got to clear. Lots of communication on the ice. You can hear the kids and the coaches calling out to each other. There's Emerson, number 16, Emerson Joyce. Oh, backhanded shot. We're going to have a look at that replay, just to test out this replay system. I thought we lost the stream, but it looks like we are back. Dear Sister Val, if you could text me to let me know if he isn't in fact back. I don't know why my clock is all messed up right now. We only have about 4 minutes remaining in this period, so we'll just go to 5 and see what happens from there. We'll get that clock set right. But like I said, unfortunately, we had a goal from the West End player to take it to 2-0. Try to get that goal back on there a little later on. West End goal. Oscar was bringing the puck back down there. Sorry, Ewan was bringing the puck back down there. West End once again heading into the Ottawa South zone. Another beauty stop by Bouchard. West End just seems to be getting their sticks on the puck a little bit easier. Oh, it looks like thank you very much from the center for confirming that the stream is back. We only lost a couple seconds there. Long shot from the point from the West End player. Ooh, another attempted centering pass from behind the Ottawa South net. Actually went to nobody. Now we're at the long half board. The Ottawa South team is looking like they got some tired legs on this shift. They'll be looking for a change as soon as they can get out of here. West End picking it up again. They got stickier sticks today. But again, oh, lots of action in the paint. Didn't get quite the zoom in on there. Apologies for that. We're gonna get this clock acting properly as we get set for a face-off down in. We're actually only at about 2 minutes here. Not sure what's going on with the clock. Okay, ignore the clock that's on there. We'll tell you when we get to the third period. Things should work out a little better. West End picking up the feed again. Here comes Ottawa South with it now. Making their way through center ice. Oh, gets lost in the sticks. Is a poke check away by the West End player. West End racing into the back corner. Pass to nobody, but another West End player picks it up. West End player fans on the shot from just inside the circle. Puck is now loose there over by the boards. Some tired looking legs today. And up to, that is Joyce trying to make a move out. Stuck on a rut in the ice. McLean's there to meet the West End player behind the net. Another attempted centering pass to the slot. Intercepted by, not sure who. Okay, so we're about 1 minute 43 here remaining. Oh, cancel. We don't want to do that. Let's say one more thank you here in the second period to Barber Services, Automotive Sales and Services, for being one of our kind sponsors this year. So about 1:39 remaining left in the period. So just divide the number on screen by half, and then later we'll divide it by less than half. Non-linear relationship between the clock in the arena and the clock on your screen. But a linear relationship. Puck in the paint there. Everybody's trying to go for it except for a couple players out by the blue line. Puck is still moving, so they're not going to call it. Here comes Patrick Smith trying to race. He gets bodied out of the way by the West End player. I don't know if that's a call or not. Ewan fires it around to the side. West End player is going to pick it up and skate it out. Whoa. We're having some interesting tech issues today. The gimbal's gone a little wonky. Woo. And that's a stop. So 45 seconds remaining here in the second period. So we're going to face off down here to the right side of the Ottawa South goalie Bouchard, who's been outstanding today. Once again, 45 seconds remaining in this period. West End, I don't know if it was a shot or a pass, but it got stuck on Matthews Dixon's skate. Back out, West Ottawa has a chance. Or West End, sorry, not West Ottawa. I'm jumping into the ringette world here for a second. Puck is spun around, out into the neutral zone. Oh, West End player just picks up that puck. Had a little bit of a magnet on the puck on that one. We only got about 15 seconds here left in the period. And then we'll be able to resync seconds for the third. Here comes Joyce through. And that's the end of the second period. So we'll get the clocks reset for the third period. Hopefully they continue to sync okay. We have, I'm not sure if it's going to be 11 minutes or what's the case. It might be runtime. Anyways, 2-0 for the West End Wolverines against the Ottawa South U13 B2s. They're bringing some fun graphics into the world this year. All right, Ottawa South boys look pretty excited on. I believe that is Mr. Walby, number 23. We'll get your number set for the next game. Face off won by Ottawa South over to Walby. Trying to get it up to Ewan on the far boards. No dice. There's Mazuka, number 9. Oh, West End's going to take it. Attempt to... Oh, and unfortunately that one just squeaks by on the third rebound against Bouchard. So, goal on the board by the... Oh, we don't have any play. Okay, there's a reason why we're not getting any of the goals going properly on for the West End team is because I don't have their roster. Face off. Ends up in the Ottawa South zone. McLean trying to bring it across. Puck gets stuck on the boards. Back out into the corner. We've got a couple of Ottawa South players with it. Out in the neutral zone, West End's going to freeze and try and fire it in. But Walby's there to pick it up. Back to McLean in the corner. He's going to grab it. Fire it along the boards. West End's there first. Puck now out at the top of the circle. I'm not sure why, but the West End player shot it back into the corner. West End player bodying through a couple of the Ottawa South players. There's McLean. Over to Walby. Up to Ewan. Ewan is characteristic one-handed skating as he goes along. Let's go, little buddy. Trying to get through. Oh, and it took a couple of West End players to rid him of the puck. Good effort there from Ewan. He was skating along the side. The West End player passing to nobody initially. Another beautiful stop by Bouchard. Look at the imbalance in the shots that we have here. Again, don't take the shots that I have on screen as accurate. I'm just clicking that button whenever I get the chance. Face off sets. Puck out in favor of West End. West End player blocks his own teammate's shot. A lot of kicking of the boards down there, and a little bit of pinning. Would be surprised if the refs get involved here a little bit. Oh, West End pops it out, and then it's chipped up. There is Matthews Dixon with it again. Back into the neutral zone. Kelly was looking for it. There is, that's Joyce making a good play of it. Coming into the boards. Joyce now out to Anderson. Anderson's got an attempt out there. Matthews, Dixon, and Joyce working together to get the puck into the near corner, of West End. Puck around the boards. West End picks it up. Matthews, Dixon trying to get back there. Picks up the wrinkle and passes teammate wasn't quite seeing where the puck was going. A couple bodies down there. Long shot from the blue line from the West End player. Attempted tip from his teammate right in front of Bouchard, but Bouchard had come quickly across. Another shot in from the blue line, but more of like a chip to get it close to the net. Oh, and a point-blank shot by West End. Stopped by Bouchard. Here comes Matthews Dixon. Out of the defensive spot, coming across. It looks like a Zdeno Chara out there. Puck back there, 2 West End players after it. But Anderson doing a great job coming back. West End player looking for a call because he dropped his stick. Stick is still lying there. He should be going for his stick. Oh, attempting to play the puck with his hands. Good thing Grimmy didn't, because that could have been a penalty. Joyce. Look at Joyce stick handling through, passing it out to Anderson. Puck now squirts loose. Oh, West End player realized he was going offside. Now back to McLean. McLean looking for some players to pass it to. Harassed by West End. Does get it fired up. West End players caught Ottawa South on the change. Sheeman getting in the way there of the West End player coming across. Yes, that is Sheeman. West End taking a shot in. Oh, Sheeman there was getting his stick right in front of the puck to stop it. Gonna make an attempt to get by. Oh, nice little bank pass off the boards. A couple players got touches there. Here's Sheeman doing some. we love his skating stuff there. You know, reckless abandon, but he makes it move. Good tip away to break things up by Walby. Oh, a shot across. Walby gets his foot out on it, and the puck is just bouncing around there, protecting Bouchard from the puck right now. Ooh, right at the top of the circle, West End player gets a backhand out. West End firing it across. West End in control at the moment. Puck's just getting by some of the Ottawa South players. Weirded out by Mr. Sheeman there. And there he is with it again with the puck. Oh, and he's using his feet. Hey, guys watching the stream after this, watching the records, use your feet on the puck when you can. Smart move. It's good puck sense. Use your feet when the stick won't work. Oh, and we're going to get a penalty to the same. This is our first penalty that goes on the board here. We can actually get this up there. And I can't select a player, so I must not have made the teams today for some reason. See if this is going to mix things up. So, but yeah. Let's see if we can get that player on the board. Oh, we're going to go to number 25 for, I believe it's tripping. Start the clock, tripping.
OSB2 penalty. Number 25.
The first player to get his name
Jackson Sheep
on the penalty board for one of our broadcasts. I believe that deserves a round of ice cream, or at least a single cone of ice cream for Jackson. First penalty on the board. Well done. Well, if we can get a sponsor for penalties, you know, hopefully we won't have to leverage them too much. Pay for penalty, maybe? I don't know. West End. They can go back, and there's Bouchard to cover up the puck. So, let's shave some time off there to make sure we are at the right. There we go. The penalty time is not also correcting there, but. Okay, so we should have about 120 remaining on that penalty, but I think we got it in late. So, I mean, hey. Face off. West End player tips it out. Up to the blue line. Going for a long shot in. Tipped by the Ottawa South player. Back behind the boards. Once again, the Ottawa South team is on the penalty kill. We've got Joyce trying to get the puck away. Ooh, and nice opportunity for West End there. Puck comes out. Bouchard with another kick save. Oh, an attempted wraparound. No dice. Oh, really close shot there by West End. Goes wide, and we got to freeze in place. So, oh, we've got a... Not sure what that penalty... I don't know my signals here, but another penalty coming to... That is... who's that going in? That is Matthews Dixon. I believe he got a charging. I'm not sure. I don't know my
OSB2 penalty. So number 22. Caleb Matthews Dixon. 2 minutes for charging. For Ottawa South, but a really opportune, great play there from Ben Anderson, number 71, to collect the puck and fire it down. There's no icing for Ottawa South because they're on a two-player penalty, two-man disadvantage. Penalty to Jackson Sheeman is done in about 18 seconds. Oh, shot in, goes wide. This is the net on that one, and again, the Ottawa South defenders doing a good job and firing it way down there. Well done on this penalty kill from Ottawa South. West End collecting, waiting for the change. 3 pairs of fresh-ish legs. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I'm not sure what happened there, but we have... Oh, pause. There we go. We have... We only have about... I don't know. Okay. Dear Neil, I found another bug. The time on the tablet is showing different time than what on the screen. So 4:08 on the tablet, 3:16 on screen. So, whatever bug report. A couple of us have picked in the area and Ring End Hockey have picked up this new software from a developer out in Saskatchewan. Fantastic software with some great options. And we're just going to put together some bug reports to hopefully make it an even better piece of software. Saskatchewan developed. It's probably the best streaming software that we've been able to find for our purposes that has a particular ringette lens. And that's sort of the driver, but it also does baseball, basketball, and a number of other sports. So I'll get back to commenting on the game here. 24 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for Ottawa South. Ooh, and Ewan tries to be fancy, and that's going to be a power play goal for West End. So 4-0. Power play goal that will free. I believe that is Matthews Dixon coming out of the box. He was in there for the second penalty. So we're back to even strength. We're upwards of 32 shots on Bouchard. All right. Let's see if we can get this going for the Ottawa South U13 B2 team. Ottawa South won that draw, but West End takes the momentum. Get up, cross ice pass to nobody. Halloween's coming, so there's a lot of go. So when the doors, the Zamboni doors are opening up, which means that the game's almost over. Well, it's almost over anyways. 2:04 remaining here in the third period. 4-0. West End leading Ottawa South B2s, who will have a name coming soon. And we'll get to do fancy stuff like this. I'm just doing it because I want to. Boom. Mid-game. Yeah. They're just going to try some things out before the game gets too close to the end of the clock. West End making another attempt to get in close to the net. Being pushed off there. Good opportunity here for Ottawa South. There goes Kelly. Back to Mazuka. Mazuka using his body to keep the West End player off. Does a good job of it. Fires the puck out towards Kelly. Kelly was just a little shy of the puck. Now back here. Walby with a little bit of a live face-off against the West End player. West End player number 4 picks it up, fires a high shot, goes wide, back behind the net. There's Wabi uses his body again to fend off the West End attacker. West End picking it up here along the boards into the corner. Passing it to nobody. Goes off the skate of Smith. And covered up by Bouchard. 44 seconds remaining here in the third period. So, unlikely we're going to get 4 goals to recover. But you never know. We've had some records here. If I haven't called your player's name today, it's because, again, I'm getting used to the numbers. I've got a sheet here. We'll get them all. There's a West End player taking a shot in. Oh, and he managed to get that one. So, 37 seconds remaining here. West End goes up 5-0 over the Ottawa South. Oh, and that's the buzzer. So the game is over based on Zamboni time. So we're not going to see this one wrap up. But while we're here, let's say one more thank you to Barber Services, Automotive Sales and Services at 1720 Bank Street, Ottawa, who has been very gracious in being our first sponsor of this season for the Ottawa South Minor Hockey Association U13 B2 team. We saw some good things out there today. Lots of chippiness, some good puck awareness and such. The score hasn't been falling in our favor, but this team is just going to get better as we go along through the year. And I just think back to when a number of these players were together 2 years ago with some of these coaches and started out the season probably 2.5 to 3 months, not a single game won. They walked away from the end of the year with a gold medal. So let's hope we can see a lot more of this kind of thing. Boom. All right. Thanks for watching. And again, apologies for any of the tech issues as we work through some of the new tech. And we look forward to seeing you again in our next game, which is next week. I'm not sure. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification button so you know exactly when things are going to happen. And I'm talking while I try and figure out how to stop actually broadcasting here. So let's pop out of here, stream, and goodbye all. See you next time.